Today on Hayden and Mark's Travels, we're taking you on a journey into the heart of the Dordogne region of France, a place so loved by British expats that it's affectionately nicknamed Dordogne. We decided to drive here from where we were staying in Bellegarde-du-Razes, curious to see what all the fuss was about. And honestly, it didn't take long to understand why so many people fall in love with this part of the world. The drive itself is part of the magic. Rolling countryside, quiet roads, ancient farmhouses, and that feeling that time has decided to slow down a little bit out here. You cross rivers, weave through valleys, and suddenly you realise this isn't just a destination, it's a way of life. Sarlat-la-Canéda is considered one of the best preserved medieval towns in Europe, and as soon as you step into the old town, you can see why. The streets are lined with these incredible honey-coloured stones glowing in the sunlight. Most of the buildings date back to the 13th to 16th centuries, giving Sarlat its unmistakable medieval and Renaissance character. What makes Sarlat so special is that it's not a museum, it's alive. Shops tucked into ancient doorways, cafes spilling into narrow laneways, locals going about their day surrounded by centuries of history.
Not really for me, I don't think.
And yes, we did exactly what you're supposed to do here. We wandered, we window shopped, and we spotted as many spaniels as we could because we were missing our boys back at home.
There's another one.
Oh yeah.
We're sort of going out the other side there, aren't we? Oh look, he wants to go his way, look.
The Dordogne region is famous for a few very important things. First, food. This area is known for truffles, walnuts, de confit, foie gras, and some very serious opinions about cheese. Second is history. You'll find medieval bastide towns, prehistoric caves, ancient castles, and villages that seem to grow straight out of the landscape. And third, quality of life. Slower pace, affordable property compared to other regions, and a climate that somehow manages to be both relaxed and dramatic all at the same time. It's no wonder so many retirees, especially from the UK, end up calling this place home.
That's more like Bailey's coat, isn't it?
It is.
Left, yeah.
As we walked these streets, we couldn't help but imagine something a little bigger. We've been talking more and more about the idea of moving to France from Perth in the future, possibly running a small accommodation business. And places like this, they definitely make the shortlist. Somewhere peaceful, beautiful, full of character where people come to slow down, reconnect and breathe. And yes, somewhere with good wine. That part is non-negotiable. From Sarlat, we decided to visit a smaller village called Daglan. We'd first seen it on the YouTube channel Daglan in the Dordogne and instantly fell in love. So, of course, we had to see if it lived up to expectations. It did. Wow, Daglan is one of those villages that feels quietly magical. Stone houses, flower-filled windows, and that sense that everyone here knows everyone, and probably has for generations. It's the kind of place where you imagine mornings at the bakery, long lunches, and evenings where the loudest sound is birdsong. And then we headed to one of the Dordogne's most iconic villages, Beynac-et-Cazenac. Built directly into the limestone cliffs along the Dordogne River, this village feels almost unreal. Houses stacked between rock and water, palm trees growing against ancient stone, and boats gliding slowly past. It was a very hot day, so we stopped at a little cafe by the river, ordered cold drinks and just sat. Watching people canoe past, listening to water, feeling the stillness. Moments like that remind you why you travel. Not to rush, but to arrive. This part of France isn't loud or flashy. It doesn't try to impress you. Instead, it gently invites you in, and before you realise it, you're imagining a different life. One with more mornings, deeper connections, and maybe a little stone house somewhere in the Dordogne. Thanks for travelling with us. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe and join us as we continue exploring places that feel a little bit like home, even when they're far away. But before we go, thank you for travelling with us through the Dordogne, from the golden streets of Sarlat to the quiet charm of Daglan and the riverside stillness of Beynac-et-Cazenac. In our next episode, we're heading to Toulouse, the beautiful pink city with its warm terracotta tones, vibrant streets and southern French energy. It's our final stop before we head to the airport and begin the long journey back home to Perth in Western Australia. And just when you think the adventure is winding down, coming very soon, we'll be taking you along an amazing 10-night cruise aboard the Celebrity Edge, sailing from Sydney all the way up to Yorkeys Knob in Queensland. A completely different journey, new destinations, ocean views, and plenty more travel magic to share. So make sure you've subscribed, hit the bell, and stay with us for what's coming next. Until then, thanks for travelling with us. Bye for now.